It's the legend of Nim.
Secrets of Nim. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, people, it's not Nim. We have to show you now. You see what I'm saying? We have to actually pull up the video.
I can't see you.
What do you mean you can't see me? Because I have an overlay up?
Yeah.
Nobody can see me. That's the way it's supposed to be.
I know.
No, I have this thing, but it doesn't look like. Where'd my Nim spot go?
Uh-oh.
What?
Is that a different studio? Is that what that is? Is it in a different studio? I bet it is.
It might be.
We're gonna go over here in this different studio for just a minute, so I can go. It's not Nim, guys. I don't see it in this studio either. Where the hell did it go?
I don't know.
That's it.
I don't know what happened to this beautiful spot that we had. What show were you on when we played it? It's weird because it's gone.
I don't know.
It was our Nemesis spot. Do you remember what you know what I'm talking about from the movie?
Oh, the Nemesis? Yeah, it should be in there. It should be up there.
I'm looking all over. I don't see it in the studio.
Oh, no. Well, I'm going to have to find it again and re-upload it.
Yeah, I liked that one. It was fun.
Nemesis.
I mean, I clipped it for that reason. For a reason.
I need a little Inframan in my life again. That's
what it was. It was Inframan. But I can't find
watch it. Leading into Bambi.
But I don't see it in any of our studios. Like it got clipped, man.
See, they came for it. They took it away.
Not cool. All right. So, what's up, Ghosty?
What's up, Pops?
Hey, look, that long ass name of yours, that Ghost Pepper thing. I ain't typing that in the title every freaking week, bro. You're the ghost now. Okay.
That'll work. Okay. No, it's funny. It's funny why I spelled it like that because way back in the day, before I got into any kind of politics, it's probably in 2011 or 12. I was on YouTube. Me and another friend of mine. We actually had a show where it was a recorded show because we didn't have any followers. But what we would do is we would test liquors, different liquors. We'd have 4 or 5 liquors with little shots, and then we'd have hot sauce. And the hot sauce, so we'd test liquors and hot sauce. Well, the guy that was with me and me also, we were pretty risque with our verbiage, and they kicked us off. So they wouldn't let us stream anymore. Well, the original name was spelled with a capital G and then all lowercase, right? So when I tried to go back in and get that name, it wouldn't let me. So I had to get creative with the name in order to get the same name because in all other variations, it was already taken.
Yeah, I know.
So I had to get creative with the Q and the lower R. And like I said, this is back in like 2012 when I got that name on YouTube, so I could actually have a chat and have a playlist and all that stuff. Because without that, it's really difficult to do all that stuff. And people remember you.
I had names of characters way back in the 90s, like on EverQuest and stuff. And every time I start a new game, even an open world game where only one person can be named that, I can always find one of my character names has not been taken. One of my originals from EverQuest, because I had like 20 on EverQuest. But I can always use one of them. There's always a spot for one of my character names that I created. They didn't all get sucked up over 30 years. Some of them are still free.
Yeah. And this one stayed true. So I just kept it from like 2012. So every platform, if you're looking for me, if I'm on there, it would be spelled just like that.
I just think it's funny. I used to play City of Heroes and City of Villains a lot. And people were always trying to get around the restrictions on those platforms about naming your names after established characters. So it'd be like flash them all or flash them, fill in the blank or whatever. So it's always so funny.
I used to get really creative, like with the old school sports games on PS2. You know, when they first came out with the expansion thing where you could plug it in and add more controllers.
Yeah.
You could play as a team, like play hockey as a team, you and your friends, right? I would get really creative with those names for my hockey team player. I had a guy named Phil DeBong. Okay, I had a dude named Crash Dinette. You know, I mean, I was real creative with the names I come up with for my players, for my characters. Always have been. It's like part of the game. It's part of the game when you're setting up your character to come up with something that nobody else has got, something that people are going to go, they're going to either laugh or they're going to never forget it. There was a dude on EverQuest, to this day, I'll never forget dude's name. His name was Yesno Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe.
I would to this. I mean, that was 30 years ago, and that shit just pops right up when I think EverQuest.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
whenever I would create hockey people and stuff and play hockey online, I always had the Hanson brothers in there.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
Dr. Hook McCracken and all the Ogie Oglethorpe. Yeah. So. You see that movie, Ghosty?
What's it? Which one?
Slapshot.
Oh yeah.
Paul Newman, baby.
I love hockey movies. I really love going to hockey games.
Yes, one of my it's definitely the best sport.
I'll tell you, we used to go. Like the thing is I can't afford to go to hockey games anymore. Back in the day, when I was in high school, we would go to Kings games out here all the time, and we would start up in the nosebleed. So like the old Forum, the Inglewood Forum, like the air conditioner was shit in there. So you'd be way up at the top in the air, and we would be like in shorts and t-shirts and sandals and everything. And then the Kings sucked. So by the middle of the first period, people were already leaving. So we just start moving down. By the middle of the second period, we were on the ice, on the glass.
Yeah.
And we had like sweaters on and stuff. It was cold down there. So.
That most of except for one time I went to a pro hockey game in Atlanta, but the rest of the time we had a local hockey game. So I guess it's like minor league hockey or whatever. And it was a huge place, and there was never a lot of people, so you could get on the glass if you want. They didn't really pay. Everybody paid for like nosebleeds and then went up front, and they didn't care.
Yeah.
So, but it was just so much fun because usually the place I live in is so damn crazy, and there would be just as many fights in the stands as there would be on the ice. They'd stop the game for the fights in the crowd sometimes. They'd be like, all right, here they go again.
That's great.
Yeah, just
it was crazy. The first time, so I got to take my son to a couple professional games, and then they priced us out, and then we got minor league hockey out by where I live. That's a Kings affiliate. So I took my girls to the minor league hockey games. I was surprised. I was shocked. I was a little proud, to be honest with you, because they weren't that interested in the hockey game, but when the fight started, they loved it. They were up there whooping and hollering and like totally into the fights, man. They love the fights. Even when they were young, like 7-year-old little girl, she's like standing up cheering. I was ready for her to start throwing things on the ice or something. So.
It was pretty cool where I live because a buddy of mine, he worked at the event center where they had the hockey games. So he worked there even when it wasn't hockey. It might be a concert or some kind of church thing or anything at this huge Coliseum thing we have. But when we'd go into the hockey games and stuff, he worked there, so he could always get us like, backs, with locker room stuff, and we'd get free pucks. And, the girl I was with one time got one of the dude's jerseys because it got ripped. So when it gets ripped, they don't wear them anymore. So they either throw them away, but he gave it to her. So we had an official minor league hockey jersey for a little while.
Nice. Yeah,
it was cool too because they called them the Whoopies, like a whooping crane. So they were Whoopies, and they were known for like going out there and the fighting. That was, of course, that's what they call the whoopies. So they're whooping your ass.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had all sorts of stuff that comes out by us too. We got like wrestling and indoor soccer and I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. Lingerie football.
Ooh,
Mrs. Nim is not too interested in lingerie football though, so
I like lingerie
Indoor
football.
soccer. I played that when I was younger.
yeah.
That's some real shit right there. It's
Yeah.
like hockey with the soccer ball.
Yeah.
You know what I never got though? I went to a couple of those.
It comes off the wall. There's no out of bounds. It's full speed, just like hockey. You run full speed for like 2 minutes and then you get off the fucking grass and somebody else comes in, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
you have lines, offense and defensive lines, and they shift lines. It's hockey with a soccer ball.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a
It's
lot
a
of fun.
blast. I love it. I love this. It's a fast-paced game.
God, I remember we had a local. What was that football that they had that was like half a field?
Arena
Yeah.
football?
Arena,
Yeah,
they
there's
still
no out
have
of
that.
bounds. There's no out of bounds. And it
Yeah.
was freaking. I
It's
mean,
still it's not out of
fast-paced, bro.
bounds. It's just they crash into the boards. Man.
yeah. I mean,
You
there
know
was
what? I
no,
don't get those. They don't let you like check people into the boards and stuff. And that I'm like, if you're gonna play indoor football, you need to go play indoor football. You need to have checking and the whole thing.
And the
That's
whole
crazy.
thing is indoor soccer. You can put somebody into the boards.
Ooh.
Man. It's like the soccer is more dangerous than the football in the arena.
they ain't wearing pads.
No, they ain't got no pads either.
Yeah, not to
Not
mention
really.
that even if you're playing on a good surface, like it's artificial turf, so man, good luck.
It
If you
hurt.
wipe out, you got a
Yeah.
road rash all up the side
That
of your
stuff will
body.
rash you like asphalt, bro. That stuff will get your ass.
Oh my god, one of the worst. Like I was playing like in a little like men's league out of some just mom and pop place one time, and I was the idiot that decided to slide tackle somebody, and I had it all up my leg, and then it got
Mhm.
infected because it was all nasty and everything.
Mm.
It's like the worst thing ever. You go to work the next day, and you got this like long scab from like ankle all the way up to your hip. So
You guys want to hear an awesome soccer story from just the other day? I mean, like just the other day. You probably remember it well. It was just the other day.
Sure.
I went
All right.
Saturday to go watch my grandson play soccer.
okay,
And at the end of the half, they were down 2-0. And my grandson told the coach, he said, I want to play goalie. The coach said, all right, put him in the goal. And he made 3 saves, gave up no goals. His team came back and won 3-2, bro.
Sweet.
nice.
It was like he shut him down. He was like, they ain't getting no more. I'm shutting him down. He went out there and he shut him down. I was like, yes. It's
Very
good.
cool.
It's fun. Look, man, I love watching these kids get better and better at things, and I love helping coach them and making them better.
Oh
That
God,
was
yes.
awesome because me and my son were both there, and we were both like, he wanted that so bad. He's like, we're getting beat. I can't stand back and watch no more. I got to get in the goal and stop. Yeah. And he did.
You know,
It was awesome.
You know what's ironic and funny is I played soccer like all growing up, and then I played in college, and then like when I got out, I would play in men's leagues, and I remember we would play in the leagues, and they had like the open league, and then they had the league for the over 30s, and then there was like an over 50 division. Anyway, once you reach the over 30 league, we called that the Fossil League. Man, I go around and drive around the parks now around. I look at the Fossil Leagues. I'm like, man, I can't even keep up with the Fossil League anymore.
Oh, damn.
Well, I just love it, man. It's like in like, you know how a breakaway goalie's got to come out and cut down the angle, right? He's got to come out on dude, go at him, right? I can remember when last year when we were practicing and my grandson would try to score at me, and I'd run at him yelling, and you know what I mean? And I'd like just totally intimidate him off the shot, right? And I told him, I said, you do that. You run at them. You don't let them tee up a shot. You slide, you go rush out there, you slide sideways, you get as wide as you can, you smother that fucking ball. You know, so I got to watch him actually do it. Go out and challenge somebody that was coming in for a shot, and he went out just that way with the arms out to the sides and ready to go either way, and made himself as wide as he could. Came out, cut down the angle. I was like, the kid listens.
Yeah,
great. You know? Hey, I gotta go let my dog in real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I remember those days. I used to coach like little league ball for a few years. It was real fun. I never had sons. I had daughters, but I loved it so much that, you know, once I got old enough to where I realized I wasn't going to be a professional ball player, I was just decent enough to, you know the basics and teach people. So I'd play softball. We had like softball leagues on the weekend. You get on these softball leagues and you get sponsored by like, you know, car dealerships or whatever. And it was hella fun. And then you coach the little league during the week.
Yeah, I love all of it. I love watching kids that are excited about getting better at what they do.
Right. I just love being around it, you know, and the kids and helping them and all the love.
Tons of fun is what it is. Like, you know, I mean, the first game they went out, they got slaughtered, bro. It wasn't no fun.
No.
You know, and it's like this time, you know, my grandson said, put me in the goal. We're going to get beat again. He didn't want to get beat again. And the funniest thing is the 3 goals were all scored by the same kid, right? And he's like the tiniest kid on the freaking field. And he got the first one. And it was like, you could tell he got the bug, you know? He's like, he's going to get another one, right? He got the bug. He figured it out. Oh, if I get up here and just shoot, if I can just get up here and shoot, I'll be good. So he just kept going for it. He scored 2 at forward in the third quarter. And then the coach put him back to defense in the third quarter. And the little he went out there and got the 3rd goal from defense. It's like you couldn't stop him. The kid was going to score. The kid was going to score. The kid was going to score. You know, every time he got the ball with any kind of a chance to get in open field, he was gone, and he scored. And it was funny. And even playing defense, he ran all the way up in there and got that 3rd game winner. He was not going to be denied. It was funny. And I was on the sidelines telling everybody, that kid's not going to. I don't care where you put him. He's got the bug now. He wants to score a goal. You know. Can't hear you, Nim. Can't hear you, bud. You're
what?
Okay, there you
go. I'm just nodding along. I'll tell you one sport. That I saw though that I didn't want any part of, man, is lacrosse. That is crazy.
Yeah, I never played that one.
I used to watch those guys like whip the balls around with those nets and everything. I'm like, get the heck out of here with that, man.
I know my German Shepherd. I buy those practice lacrosse balls. They're white. Yeah. Man, that's one of the only balls she doesn't just destroy. Any other ball, I don't care if it's some of those, any of that crap you buy in the aisle at the dog pet store for toys. She shreds every one of them, tears it to pieces. But those practice lacrosse balls are white. And they're a fast ball too, so like when you bounce it, it's it's taking off. But she'll catch it, she'll run that damn thing down and get it, and that's the only one she had, and she's kept that ball forever. She loves it.
I'll tell you, I miss playing water polo. That's what I played. That's what I ended up getting. I got a scholarship to universities for water polo, but I ended up going to West Point instead. They recruited me too. But water polo is so much fun, and it's so. The cool part is it's so violent underwater that nobody knows what's going on. So, oh, it's worse than that, man. It's like sharp. Like they check before every game that your fingernails are cut, but then guys will like rip their fingernails so you can like shred people, and people are like when you're swimming on a breakaway. Like I'd be on a breakaway, guys are trying to like punch you when your hand comes down when you're swimming, so they're punching you in your kidneys and kicking and grabbing and punching, all sorts of stuff, man. It's like, but it's a ton of fun, man. It's just like so crazy and good. But I remember, man, like all this thing with like guys and girls playing together in sports back in the day. there was no women's water polo. So like if the women players wanted to play, like girls wanted to play water polo, they would play on the guys' team. And I had this friend who was on a team for another high school, and we called her Jaws because she used to bite people during games, man. She was like insane.
You had to do what you had to do, man.
Yeah. So she had like a knee brace on. I knew she like hurt her knee, and like I'm playing what's called the hole position. It's kind of like center in basketball. So I'm like posted up in there, and I've got a guy behind me bodying me, trying to keep me out away from the goal. And she comes floating backwards, so she's fronting me to like prevent the ball from coming in. And every time she's like moving her legs, you know, because you're treading water, she's kicking up. She's kicking me in the balls with their feet. And I'm like, you know, and so I'm like trying to push her away. And finally, I had enough. Man, I just bring my leg up and I put it down on the back of her leg where she had hurt her knee. And she's like, ah. So she goes out. And then, you know, she's like, you hurt my knee. And then later on, she's like, well, you know, at least you treat me like everybody else. I was like, damn right, you kicked me in the balls. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you're going to get a piece of this. So,
see, that's another one of the problems with, like, you know, men and women's sports or women and men's sports. You know, men can get very aggressive when they get competitive. Yeah. I mean, seriously, you know, mean. And, you know, a girl really don't stand a chance. So if you're acting like a girl, playing in a girl sport, you start getting beat, and then that's when people start getting hurt, you know. It's just not fair, you know.
Well, it's like when I was in the Army, you know, there were some women that were like legitimately badass enough to be infantry officers, you know, which is what I always said. It's like, if you can do the job, cool. It's just, I didn't know a lot of them that could do the job, you know, but I knew a couple. Like there was this girl, I might as well say her name. Her name was Evie Alexopoulos. That was her name. And man, this chick, she could march all day long. She carried just as much equipment as the guys. She was tough. She didn't mind getting dirty, getting in the mud and all the nastiness and everything. I was like, yeah, she'd be cool for an infantry officer. Meanwhile, there was this other girl. Man, my buddy and I hated her. We would go on road marches. We'd be like 500 yards in the road march, and she's falling out and saying, she can't carry her shit. And my buddy and I always ended up carrying her equipment. So like by a mile and a half into the road march, and this is like a 20, 25 mile march, we're carrying her weapon, we're carrying her rucksack, we're carrying all of her water except for one canteen. She like had one canteen, carrying her helmet. Like, you know, it's like,
that's what I'm saying.
They were going up a hill that's all muddy, you know. So,
yeah, bro.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie.
All right, so I got a little story too about females in sports. We played Little League, right? And I had friends that live across the street from me, Ricky and Ronnie Fellins, and their dad coached one of the teams in our Little League. And their cousin was also on their team, and her name was Karen. And Karen made the all-star team in our league every year. Mm-hmm. The girl could hit, the girl could field, the girl could run. There was not too many people in the league that were as good ball player as she was. And I only got to play with her one game every year on the same team as on the All-Stars, because our team never got to the championship and her team never got to the championship, but we both always made the All-Star team. And that's the only time we ever got to play on the same team together. But the girl was a ball player, period. Yeah. There was, that's all, a ball player.
You know what I always thought was funny though, is like the roles, no matter like what your skill level or how good things you are, the roles are always reversed when you're younger, man. And I was a late bloomer anyway. Like I didn't hit my growth spurt till late. But it's like when you're young and you're a boy playing with the girls, you get your ass kicked, because you're bigger doing everything. So
this was the early 70s, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I had a niece who isn't with us anymore. She played high school football in Texas with the boys.
Okay. What position she play?
Quarterback.
All right.
Yeah. And she got, I mean, obviously she didn't get to start, but when she played, she did good.
Hey.
I mean, she was a football player. Look, it's all about the love and determination of wanting to be good at what you do.
If you want to come out and ball out and just be a wonder player, just like I was saying with the infantry, it's like, when we would do stuff, if you want to come out and do the job and be like everybody else, that's cool with me. But man, when it starts to be some of that other stuff, that's when it gets my goat. So
no, Carrie, I did not show Ghost Pepper a mug design. You can, you and Ghost Pepper can talk without intermediating, without me being intermediate, right? You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can happen without me having to be the go-between all the time.
They need to turn down the lights. I got a little music.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. I don't have time to do everything.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, Carrie in the night, running after ghosts.
I remember going down to Florida with a couple of buddies one time. And we're in like Daytona Beach, right? And they got this volleyball net set up. And these girls are out there playing, right? And me and my buddy was like, yeah, we'll go out there and we'll beat them up, Dude, we got our asses handed to us so bad trying to beat these chicks in volleyball. Look, they were like spiking in our face and everything. They were awesome.
Volleyball, man. You better
we were not prepared for the ass whooping we toted that day. We were just not. What's up, Chris?
Hey! Sometimes you want to lose to the girls, like intramural wrestling. I'll lose.
No, you're
when I was a teenager.
You're supposed to get injured in a manly way. That's what you're supposed to do. Then you're not out there beating them, and they feel sympathy for you after the game.
Well, it's like we were watching Mortal Kombat this afternoon, afternoon for ADHD theater, and that part where Sonya Blade gets Kano in the scissor lock with their legs, it's like
good.
I get fatality that way. I'd be fine with it. So.
What's up, Chris? What's happening, my friend?
Oh, brother. You are muted, sir.
You're muted. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah.
Oh we gotta plug stuff in.
That's right.
I saw that.
We are going to do that. Don't worry. We're going to do
We are.
Point.
I think we're planning on doing that. Hey, Goose, are you free tomorrow for Bambi?
Hold up. Don't be making any plans on anything yet. No.
Okay. Not yet.
All right.
We might have to tape What's Your Issue tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
And I'm not sure on a time, so I don't want to screw dude out of his opportunity. He only had Tuesday or Wednesday to do it this week, so.
Okay.
Cool.
And he can't be there live, so.
All right. I'll forestall Bambi.
Ken Keller, if you're watching, let me know what time you want to do this. Tomorrow, probably 3-ish, maybe. I'm good.
Carrie's very anxious for us to watch Bambi. Otherwise, and I gotta watch it. Otherwise, Ghosty's gonna become a plug of a posterior type.
Nope. Aren't we supposed to make Carrie come watch it too? Yeah, you're not watching no film. You just come watch it too, right? That's that's how we're doing it. We did add 2 new shows to the Roku channel today.
Yeah.
Kevin Davis's show is now part of the network. We got the first of the 3 Silver Line shows up on the network.
Naked Bocce Ball?
Yeah, it's all action now. It's
What's
like
that? Naked Bocce Ball.
Yeah.
Sweet.
A little bit of everything, right? I was thinking, now look, today we were watching Mortal Kombat, and while we were watching it, all I was thinking about was how cool it would be if we had a Madness Mortal Kombat tournament and everybody come out and play, and the winner wins, right? You know.
Yeah.
Now, which Mortal Kombat did you watch?
No,
First
the
one.
first-
The
Very,
new one?
very
The
first.
first
No,
one.
the
the
Very
first one. Yeah, come on. You know the new one's gonna suck. Why watch it?
Nah,
It's
the new
horrible.
one's good.
I watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I liked it.
Mhm.
But I told Pops we had that Mortal Kombat tournament. I am so ass at Mortal Kombat. I'd be out like immediately. So
Yeah.
I've never played the game, so you and I would be a perfect match.
Oh,
I
you know what?
don't
Played a
like
lot.
side by side fight games. I like open world games.
Yeah.
You know.
I lose to people that don't know how to play Mortal Kombat because they're just sitting there button mashing. I'm sitting there trying to do stuff, and I'm like, can't do it. So
I had the
No,
new
that's-
Mortal Kombat 1, and it because it had Omni Man and Conan in it.
oh, cool.
Yep.
I used to play that Injustice game all the time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember that one?
Yeah.
I love that. And
We're
I had
talking
like
about a third.
I had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on there and
Mhm.
Hellboy, and
Mhm.
yeah, that was good. That was
All
a lot
day.
of fun.
What I liked about that one, and I know it's is the gear actually mattered, because the gear gave you stats, whereas in the new Mortal Kombat, it's just a pretty costume and it doesn't mean jack stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the fatalities and stuff in that Injustice game were cool too.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
like I love playing Flash, you know, when you would like zoom around the world and like
Mhm.
take somebody with you. That was cool. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, it would be fun to do a Mortal Kombat game, but I'd be like commentating after one match. I'd be out there.
what
So
else
what's
has
new
been
with
going on?
you, Chris? Looking at that, we were talking about that tabletop simulator. I didn't get a chance to look at it today. I was finishing up some other stuff, but I want to check that out. So
Yeah, that did look pretty cool.
yeah, I just can't believe all that stuff is on there. People have made it like
Mhm.
mods and everything, but it's all free. And I was looking at all these different board games and like Warhammer and everything. It's like I've wanted to play Warhammer forever again. And everybody I knew that used to play board games, everything moved away. So like the fact that you could do that online would be really cool. Like
It's
Mordheim and
it's funny that you mentioned it. When you said tabletop simulator, I wasn't sure what you meant at first, right? Because I vaguely recalled it. Well, it turns out, many moons ago, somebody that was one of the backers of Slaughterville 2 asked if they could have the files, and they would make the Slaughterville 2 on tabletop simulator.
yeah.
And I never heard back from them, but as far as I know, it was up and running. I just wouldn't know how to access it.
Hold on, let me check.
Here
I'm gonna
we
check
go.
that.
Like I said, it was a long, long time ago, so I don't know
Yeah.
if it's still there or what. But yeah, but that's something I think that would be really fun to do also with RPGs, because you could move the minis around the map, and you can
Guess
see
what?
right where everybody's at.
It's still
I'm looking
there.
at a screenshot of Slaughterville for Tabletop Simulator.
Really, it's still up there.
Yep.
Nice. I will have to get that. See if I can't edit the damn thing. The darn
A
thing.
game description: a game of fun and horror for 1 to 6 players by Chris Brown.
Ain't that something? People could have been playing this game the whole time. We didn't even know it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll have to check it out. I appreciate you looking.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
it's crazy. Like all my favorite tabletop games are on like board games and everything. Even games that I don't have that I've wanted, like
Mhm.
Hellboy. I wanted to play the Hellboy game and
Yeah.
Fallout game and everything. So it's pretty cool.
Popzilla, didn't we play Fallout on one of the streams?
I played Fallout with Tacoma. Remember we did the we had our own vault. It was near the Las Vegas Raceway Park, near New Vegas, but not in New Vegas?
I meant the Fallout board game.
Yeah.
Did we play that?
I could have
I don't know.
sworn we did, but
I
Anything.
think that might have been one of the ones where we did a really condensed version of it.
anything's possible.
Can you imagine this group playing like spades on there? I don't know about you guys, but we used to play spades in the barracks all the time, and those games got ugly, man. So
Talking to somebody who spent 6 years of his life on a prison yard.
Euchre.
okay, yeah,
Spades, poker, anything with numbers on it that I can take your money, I'm down.
yeah. Man,
I like eating
Joke
good.
we
That meant winning a lot of poker and winning a lot of spades. And
I love
eating
playing
good.
poker,
I didn't like that chow hall stuff. I like eating good.
All right.
Now that's something we could probably do. We could do like online poker and show it on
Yeah.
screen.
I love playing poker. But there's a reason why. I'll tell you. I'll just say this. There's a reason why I never took a job in Las Vegas. So you know. Man, I'd be out there at a tournament or something all the time. So good stuff. Yeah, I miss playing cards though. Like we used to play. Was it euchre? I don't even remember how to play that anymore. so,
Euchre. Yep.
yeah. Or bullshit. Is that the name of it? That's a game,
There's
right?
another one.
Yeah.
Play one called Tonk.
hmm
You played
You know
Tonk?
Did you guys ever play Munchkin before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had Conan Munchkin and Vampire Munchkin and all the different
We had
I'm
all those things.
I'm the all-state skip bow champion.
ones.
Skip-Bo.
I have that around here somewhere.
I remember that game. I don't even remember how to play it. I just remember the name. Uno.
hmm
And there's another one.
Skip bow is real fun at like a little family gathering where you just want to sit around and not really, who cares who wins, but you know, have something to do instead of everybody just sitting there looking at each other. Skip bow's fun.
Yeah, all that stuff is on there though. It'd be like a blast to play. Just like, I don't know. There's this game called Descent that I used to play all the time. You know that one?
Oh yeah.
Love that game. So
Yeah.
I had all the expansions and everything. Well, I don't know how many more they put out since then, but back in the day, I had a bunch of them. So
Yeah. Quite a few.
I even have I have this one board game I've never played. No one will sit down and play it with me. It was the Order of the Stick game.
Mhm.
So I was like,
I've heard of that one.
South Park?
No.
no, it's this guy, like he literally all he could do is draw stick figures. And when D&D like 3rd edition came out, he was drawing a web comic with stick figures making fun of 3rd edition of D&D.
Mhm.
And it caught on, and this guy like he would be invited to conventions. They had board games, they had trade paperbacks, all sorts of stuff. Man, dude made a butt ton of money off of stick figures. So just goes to show you, you don't have to be, Jim Lee drawing comics in order to be successful in comics. So, that was crazy. Yeah, I think that
witty
it's
and
still up
creative.
there. Yeah. If you look up Order of the Stick, I still think he's making a webcomic even now. So, but yeah, the characters are pretty funny. Some of them are hilarious. Like the rogue is a girl named Haley, and she's always like, yeah, it's good stuff. It's funny. So I can't hear you. What's that? Oh yeah. Oh, cool.
You're muted, Chris.
Yeah. Your mic's not working.
I love this Yeti mic I have. It has like a mute right on top of the mic, and you just barely touch it with your finger, and it'll cut you on and off. And that's the only mute you need. Love it. Nope.
Yeah,
We'll let you know when we can hear you. We can't.
I'm in the middle of
Unplug it. Plug it back in.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, there it went.
Yeah. But no, the Rebirth one is like a legacy style game, so
Uh-huh.
it actually changes as you play. So I think you'd like that one. I don't need big. I just for show.
Yeah.
But that's the only one I found out of the DC deck building games that actually feels like superheroes. So if you're into that, that would be one you'd want.
I am into deck building games. I also like, you know what else I found on Tabletop Simulator that I had a ton of them and I never played. I used to just collect the figures, but I'd like to play it. HeroClix.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I had all the Marvel and DC HeroClix. It was like really cool. So
I have one unopened pack of HeroClix. One. Never opened it. Didn't know what it's for.
is that Teen Titans Go HeroClix?
Teen Titans Go and Scooby Doo.
Wow, very cool. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He needs to be on he needs to be on It's Freaking Figures.
Yeah, no kidding.
If I can ever get my fork and mic working. Speaking of, have you played, if you're talking games, have you played Nightfall? Nightfall. You like deck building? If you like deck building, werewolves, vampires, that kind of a thing, that is a game you want to get. It has a really cool mechanic called the chain, where there's two symbols of the moon, because it's, werewolfy, on the card, and you play your first card, and then you can play another card in the chain, but only if the moon matches, and then people can keep playing off of you based on, and it could just, and then you resolve in reverse order. It is really neat. I know it doesn't sound cool, but trust me, when you play it, it is.
Yeah, I like all. Go ahead, Ghost.
I was just gonna say, most board games usually, to me, they start out semi-boring, and then once you've gotten, let's just say, around the board once, or whatever you want to call it, once that's happened, then you're usually into it, and it gets really interesting, and then with most all board games that I've played, all of, like, let's just take Monopoly. That first round is boring. Now the second round's a lot funner, and the third round's even funner, and
can't play it, I get violent.
The thing for me with board games is most of the people that I live with prefer like simple board games. It's like, for me, the more pieces and cards and everything else that goes, like Axis and Allies is like a great board game, but like that's like entry level. I want like all sorts of stuff. So I love it when I open up the box and there's a ton of stuff on sprues.
I'm also going to recommend Smash Up.
Yep, I played that. Okay. Yeah. All the expansions and everything, those are cool. Very cool. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't remember. There was a Smash Up that we got an expansion that we played, and it was like there was like the Mad Scientist, and I don't know, there was a bunch of stuff. It was pretty cool. So
yeah,
some of the old games that we used to play, it was like cribbage or something, and Scattergories. You remember that one? We were playing that one.
You know what else? Did you ever see those the D&D board games that put out? Those are very cool. Like I enjoyed those a lot. Like I play them with my kid sometimes, and like one of the ones I really liked was or I want to get. I haven't gotten it because the price just keeps going up. I don't know if it's limited or something. Is they did a Temple of Elemental Evil one.
Yep.
So that looks cool.
That D&D stuff gets deep, bro. I mean, there's so much stuff, and that lost me after a while. I was like, I don't know. I'm lost.
What's up, Matthew?
What's up, buddy?
Well, long story short, I went to the doctor today. Well, hospital. Got a minor surgery. Doctor said, no, we didn't. Doctor said, we absolutely did not mess with your throat. I haven't been able to eat until just now.
That's not cool.
So yeah, I think they did mess with my throat. But yeah, but their official excuse was that I wasn't waking up fast enough, so they gave me some sort of energy shot in my IV or something to make me more alert. But that will make you stop your saliva glands from working for a while. And I'm like, what? Why did you do that without my permission? But what can I say? He did it before I was conscious, so.
Yeah, I've had that before. Like when I had my, I think I had that when I had my tonsils out. So.
Yeah. I could not salivate for the last 3 hours. And my mouth was so dry.
Well, don't ever smoke reefer, because that's what it does. I hadn't been able to salivate for 5 years. Like,
Lord.
Just joking, man.
I felt like I was going to shrivel up like a raisin. But at least I just was able to eat a little while ago and drink. So I think I'm almost cured of whatever they did to me.
These guys are up here talking about games, Matthew. Why don't you tell them about the con that you run?
What was that? My volume's down.
I said, these guys are up here talking about games, right? So why don't you tell them a little bit about the con that you run?
Well, first off, I did hear about games, and my favorite board game is Pandemic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a cool game.
And second, I am working on the Night Slayers. We're planning on launching it September 18th. It's, for those of you who don't know, it's a supernatural mystery comic inspired by Supernatural and Grimm, the TV series.
You working on a board game though, man?
No, this is a comic.
Oh, okay. I was just.
Do you run a con that has games and stuff in it?
Yes, actually, yes. Effing con.
Oh.
Hey Matt, did you get a chance to play the Pandemic Legacies?
No, I've only played the vanilla, I guess you could call it, Pandemic. I've never won. But it is fun.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a highly recommended one.
Yeah.
Speaking of card games and poker and all that other stuff, I just saw something on Facebook that blew my mind. The new Lola card for Path of the Pale Rider came in. I just saw a video of that. Holy camoly.
Lola Bunny or what?
Just the custom cards, man. No, Lola from the Path of the Pale Rider comic from Lori Calcaterra.
Okay.
Is it the Les Garner art?
Although, now that you say Lola Bunny, now I want to see. I don't know.
Whose art is on that card? Is that the Les Garner art?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I'm doing the research now.
Have any of you seen that Looney Tunes show where they basically remodel Lola Bunny to go from competent to incompetent?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's called Looney Tunes Show. I never really got into it, but what little I remember of it, it was hilarious.
I love Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers in general.
Yeah.
With the cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
This is totally out of left field, but I just saw that meme.
So.
I watched that.
Oh, God.
I wasn't going to touch but I watched that. So.
Snow Whiff and the 7 Klingons.
That would be on. I don't even want to know what website that would be on, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Listen.
Oh no!
That one
I
almost
lost
looked
track.
like it
What are we talking
gang up
about?
on you. Talk about games like board games, card games, anything. What do you like? What did you used to
Oh,
play? You know, we're
Jeez.
just
um,
randomly talking.
I also play Magic the Gathering occasionally.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I played that.
What's your
Yeah.
favorite color deck? Magic the Gathering.
Probably red. It's my
Okay.
favorite color in real life too.
All right, now I got to ask everybody else that played Magic the Gathering. What are your favorite color deck?
Didn't play.
I played it, but not like I knew they were different colored decks and stuff. I mean, it's kind of like the whole time I was praying I won because I was like, "Does this card do stuff?" And he's
I
like,
didn't
"Yeah,
play,
man,
and I
that's a
knew there
good
were
one."
different colored decks.
I mean,
Unless
I
you're a
usually-
hardcore player, that's what you do. If you play a card and hope it wins.
Yeah, I usually played a blue-black deck. So I
Yep.
would play
Yep.
a combination of blue-black. So,
I like zombies and vampires.
yeah.
You
But
could
then I like
literally
the-
teach a college course on how to play Magic the Gathering. There's so much information to
Mhm.
absorb.
oh yeah, I just
You
thought
know
it was cool with the little dice and the cards and the art was cool, and so I've tried to get into it but never really could.
There was a
Just-
game.
I've played it.
I had a ton of cards for a game that like went extinct like back in the 2000s, but it was based on the White Wolf RPG. It was called Jihad.
Yep,
And then I think they
BTES.
rebranded. Yeah, they rebranded it to Vampire, I think. But I don't think anybody plays it. You can get stuff still for it, but I've never seen anybody play it. So
I can
Yeah,
see why.
I tried to get people into it too, and yeah, it never took off with us.
it was
But
a cool game.
Very
Yeah.
terrible name choice for modern times.
Yeah. Well,
It was 90s.
yeah, you're right. It was called Jihad because it was like the whole point of the role playing game for White Wolf is for Vampire is that the younger generations are on a jihad to like wipe out the older vampires and take their powers and stuff like that
Mhm.
and everything. And the older ones are coming back, and it's going to be this whole Armageddon. But yeah, it's like it doesn't have really good connotations, especially since this was like right after the Gulf War and stuff like that. So it's like.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy.
just got. Well, they had a Final Fantasy set for Magic. I got the Fallout set for Magic. They're releasing Spider-Man, I think, next week. I said the only one I want out
Really?
of that is Spider-Man 2099. Yeah.
See,
Well, I
Let's
consider
see.
playing the Sonic the Hedgehog one.
is that have something to do with that those new commander rules or something for
Yeah.
Magic? Okay. I haven't played Magic in a while, so actually, right now, like I downloaded an old game I used to have, and I'm playing it again. I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so
Yep.
which was not the most complicated game in the world until like later on, like later iterations. There's all sorts of stuff you could do, but it's fun. So
They need
Yeah,
to
it's-
have a card called the Eggman.
what's that?
And
That's my-
play protect back what I am.
My kid just won the Yu-Gi-Oh tournament down where he's at.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Just funny you mentioned it, and then he sent me that picture.
It was strange. Like my daughter, she's kind of getting into art pretty big and collecting things. Well, she loves these cards that people give out with their comics and things like that. She loves these things, and she tries to collect like old ones, and she's got some decent, and she's got this book, and it's like I used to use it like for baseball cards. I'd put baseball
Mhm.
cards in it, and you could just flip through it like a trapper keeper type deal. Well, she's got one, and I don't never look in it because. So she's showing me. She's like, look, I want to show you this card I got. I think it is cool. And I looked at it, and I was like, yeah, it's cool. It's like holographic and kind of, had texture to it. And I was like, dang, it's real nice, So I keep flipping, and she's got certain of these Magic the Gathering cards that are like supposedly like rare cards or something that she's collected. And I'm not sure what they were, but
Black Lotus.
she was like, yeah, that's something or something. And they're like, you can't even play with the character anymore, but the cards are originals. And I was like, so
You
people
should
pay
say
money
that.
for individual card, like each one.
Yep.
Like that's wild.
It's funny you say that, Ghosty, because
There you go. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a book just like that, and she's got like different. She's got all different kind of cards in there.
I've got
It's
like
just trip.
Yeah,
10 of
I heard
these
one
full
you
of baseball cards when I played Little League. So it's like from the 70s and stuff.
Oh, I still got a couple of those and the cardboard like sets. You can buy the whole set of like the 88 tops, the set. Every player in the league, every coach, every whatever.
I used to have
Had a card.
uncut sheets.
So I got like
Baseball
I never had
cards.
any of those. But I had the
Uncut
sets, I
sheets,
still
the
got
whole set.
If you have a written,
Dude, I used to have a very large collection of sports memorabilia.
Ugh.
And, dude, I had everything. And I still have some unopened packs of just dumb cards and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
I still have an unopened Wacky pack. I still have an unopened Desert Storm cards from the Army. I mean, I got weird ones.
That's
bro.
a store card.
Yeah, I even have a Rocketeer.
Oh, yeah.
I have a pack of Rocketeer cards, bro.
wax pack with bubblegum.
Yep.
Oh, my Lord.
Does
And
But I
anybody have a
used to
Randy
have a
Poffo card?
ton of shit, man. And when it came to baseball and football and hockey, uncut sheets, complete sets, unopened boxes
Yeah,
of wax
complete
packs. Just, I had it all. And
I got an unopened pack of the Madness beefcakes trading cards from Carrie.
Oh, I know. And speaking of Carrie, yes, vegetables can have children. Look, have you seen this?
Yeah, I had
amount
5 of them.
You seen the amount of seeds in a pepper pod? Let me tell you something. They're potent, darling. They're potent. They make youngins like just going out of style. So watch out.
I got a whole pack of the Madness beefcakes. It's all ghosty, and I'm saving it for Carrie.
Every angle.
Yeah.
It takes a
You're
whole.
getting
It takes.
all sides.
It takes the entire set just to get every angle.
Now you need the action figures like the Marvel Legends, where you just get if you get the NEM, you get the leg of Ghost Pepper. If
Oh
you get
god!
you have to collect them all.
why are you raising your hand? Just jump in there and yell, Matthew. You don't have to raise your hand, bro.
I just want to tell you, A, we're now streaming to my Facebook page too.
Whoop, whoop.
And B, I heard a rumor about you can either buy a fancy sports car or one Black Lotus for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. There you
Yeah.
go.
Some of those cards are crazy. Well, it's like, remember back in the day when baseball cards, like people speculated on baseball cards and then the bottom fell out of it, but
Dude, like the Beckett, you had to have the Beckett. It came out twice a year. You had to get the Beckett, bro.
yeah.
Every kind of football Beckett, baseball
I had
Beckett,
some
hockey
of
Beckett.
those.
You had to have them all.
I had some of those that were worth money because of who was on the cover. The
But it-
Beckett books, right? The one with Kirby Puckett on it, man. After he died, that book, that Beckett price guide, that one because of Kirby Puckett being on the cover, went up cost like $25-$30, man.
Well, I will say,
I got one with Frank Thomas on the front case on the front cover. I still got that one.
I'm a Padre fan my entire life.
Tony
And we
Gwynn.
used to go to goals all the time.
There's
I got a
only
Tony
one.
Gwynn rookie card signed. So
There's only one
Whoa,
Padre
whoa.
anybody knows, Tony Gwynn. That's the
Yeah.
only one.
Trevor Hoffman's up there. So
You were asking
Yeah.
earlier. I just heard back from Lori. It was Everett Watkins that did Lola on the cover.
Everett Watkins art. I don't know who that is. Okay.
That's the one that did the poker
Oh.
card Lola.
see, I really
Well-
think that we should digitize the cards when Lori's ready. When Lori's ready to let us digitize the cards, we'll digitize the cards and have a Path of the Pale Rider Texas Hold'em tournament using the Path of the Pale Rider cards. So
Hell yeah.
I mean,
How does that work?
Heck yeah. It's just the art on the card is Path of the Pale Rider, but it's a King of Spades or it's a Two of Hearts or it's a
yeah.
you know.
Okay.
it's Big James.
Yeah, big James. Got to be the king of spades, man.
Wait, James, it's Lola,
No,
it's
what?
Jude, it's Dwayne. Dwayne's a Joker.
Yeah.
Who
That
was
would
Sad
be a
Pancake?
ton of fun.
Oh, yeah, and pancake. It's like the two of diamond.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sad Pancake is like, I don't know. Yeah.
Sad Pancake's cute, but I think Flapjack is going to be better.
It's the three.
Who?
Sad Pancake's like the three of
Flapjack.
clubs. So,
Flapjack is my idea, and it's a cat that got run over, so it's flat and waddles with his little legs off to the side.
Crooked tail and all.
It's Flapjack.
so
It's Sad
wrong.
Pancake's friend, Flapjack.
So
That's-
wrong. It's right.
Fantastic.
It's just trying to make a little plastic one. He's gonna have to like heat it up and then run it over with like a
Hmm.
toy tire,
I just-
right?
Just
Like,
had an idea. Can
No,
can
it's serious.
the
It's
plants
serious shit,
plants die in Path of
No.
Bellrider?
Hmm.
No,
Uh-oh.
neither nor do bugs.
So I can
what-
literally be a ghost pepper.
Did you guys ever see that movie Major League all those years ago?
Oh yes, oh yes, all three of them.
I don't know why. This is a complete tangent. I'm still stuck on the stuff with the packs for Ghost Pepper for Carrie, but we
Okay.
could do like a fundraiser where we have a picture of Ghost Pepper, except his face is like blocked out because we'll put that up there, and like we'll rip the pieces off Ghost Pepper for everybody who pledges. Like
Oh,
that would be,
Goodness gracious, what are you doing to me? Get a
No.
free set of suspenders
Can you
with every
imagine if
order.
Lord.
No, we'll
Can
put
you
Ghost
imagine
Pepper up
if you
there,
ate
and
a
people
fruit
will
or
pay us
pepper
to.
in that universe?
No. People will pay us
That's
to
not
cover it
grow
back
an
up.
entire
you know?
plant in your stomach.
yeah.
We want people to pay us to cover him back up.
Yeah, because you're all
Well, that's
dead and rotten, and it's you can't die, but you're
Nobody
dead.
wants to see that. Nobody. No, you think about it, man. The plants don't die, but neither do the bugs. So the locusts just keep eating all the crops, and they keep multiplying. There's more and more and more of them.
Well,
and they
you
don't
know what?
die.
I'm
So the
glad
crops end up
world-
going away too.
Locusts
And
don't
before
like
you
pepper.
know it, there's not a whole lot of choice on your food, guys.
Well, no,
Just
that,
worms. I'd have worms like that just kept eating me.
if
Oh,
you ever
God.
got an
But
infection,
what about-
antibiotics don't work anymore. You can't kill any viruses. You can't kill
Well,
bacteria.
you're dead. You don't catch anything either. You're dead. You're already dead. It's over.
No parasitics.
Yeah,
You
but
can't get rid of the
Can you
parasites.
imagine? But if you ate a fruit and you were like a strawberry and nothing can die, what's to stop a strawberry from sprouting in your stomach?
I already
No.
asked her that. I say, you gonna grow
Yes,
a
sir.
plant out your ass? I did
No,
ask her that. I
Your
actually asked
shit
her that.
comes alive when you
No,
poop.
no,
Then
no. I asked her, am I gonna grow plants out my ass? If I eat vegetables, am I gonna grow plants out my ass? And she said no. She
It's a
said no.
complete horror
It don't
show.
work like
A
that.
horror show.
When
You're
you
still
die, you
I
dead.
can't
gotta
grow
get going. I
anymore.
gotta get ready for BSO tonight.
All right, but
Look, while you're alive, your stomach acid will kill, some stuff that you eat, right? Because you still have regular human. But when you're dead, you don't have a reason to eat anything anyway, so it's not going to be an issue anymore.
oh yeah.
Well,
I
I would,
thought of
I
that.
would eat if I'm
Only
dead.
while you're alive, and the undead stuff that you have to eat.
You just
The,
at
the
that
cow-
point,
the cows
just-
don't die, Matthew. So even though they butcher them up and they put that thing on the grill and they fry that hamburger, when it gets on your bun and you go to bite it, it's still kind of wiggling.
Still gotta
Yeah.
move.
yeah.
Still kind of wiggling. Like gach. That Klingon food, the worms
Ugh.
that the guys just eat a lot, and it's all alive, and they just eat.
I don't know about that, but okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you got to eat live stuff, man. You got to eat stuff that's alive to survive
Yeah, I don't want.
in Lord's world.
So you got to think about being yourself, but you died, so you don't necessarily need to oxygen anymore. You don't need
Once you
food.
die, you're fine.
You don't need
just
anything.
stay away. See, that's the whole thing. You don't die, okay? You die, but you don't die. You're still walking around. You can still think, but slowly your mind decays, your body decays, and you end up falling into disrepair or whatever, right? But in the beginning, it's
Yeah.
like you're just like everybody else. You can still think and everything, unless you took a solid head injury. Then you're just a zombie wandering around. But you know what I mean? It's like you have to put yourself in that place, okay? The people that are alive are the ones that are affected by the fact that nothing dies.
Okay, you ever
But
seen?
dead are just dead people that aren't dead.
Yeah, it's kind of like in Beetlejuice when they go to the underworld and they're dead, but they're not dead. They're still walking around. But it's awesomer because it's like Western
Yeah, this
kind
is
of.
awesome.
Yeah.
Because you're walking around
Awesomer.
here. And
With
it's
my
still
luck, I'd be that.
badass.
I'd be that guy who got his head shrunk down. You know, looking
Okay.
like a
Matthew,
chip on
have you-
top of somebody else's head.
Matthew, have you seen us playing the game on Thursday mornings?
I think I've watched a little bit, but I didn't know what was going on.
On Thursday mornings with Chris, the guy who just left, we play Path of the Pale Rider. Nem is Taco
Okay.
Feo, and I'm Blunt Sweetwood, and Dash and Lori, and all of us play, but we're playing in Lori's universe, in the Path of the Pale Rider
Oh.
world. Okay?
I think
And it's
I watched the. I don't remember. You were Dante in one of those games, weren't you?
No, Dante is
Slaughterville.
Slaughterville. That's
Yeah.
Slaughterville.
Oh, okay. That's the one I've watched.
Okay, so Thursday morning now we're playing in Lori's world. We're playing Path of the Pale Rider. It's a game, it's a beta test, a live stream beta test of RPG of her game. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chris is running it. It's Lori's world. Chris wrote the side story that we're playing, you know, adding lore to her universe, which y'all got to think about that too. Everything that you guys do outside of your actual comic or actual book adds lore to your universe. So do stuff that you want to be canon or you want to be associated with the book completely, right? You don't want people to go, oh, that's something different. You want them to know this is Path of the Pale Rider. This is this world, right? Come play in it.
Yeah.
You see, that's what we're doing. We're trying.
Yeah, and then it's cool because they, for the most part, they try like get into character, or I would if I was actually playing and not working. But
Sweetwood
get into
don't screw
character,
around. Neither does Taco. My buddy Taco down there gets really hard.
That's right.
Really
Yeah.
hard into his
I
character.
love doing that.
Yeah,
Carrying
Taco's a
around
little
some
character
dead
and play
lady's arm and shit. You know what I'm
Taco's a
saying?
little nuts, man. Taco's a little touch to the head. Maybe
You
he's
see,
like me.
I come up in here like this, Matthew. When it's time for Blunt Sweetwood, you get Blunt Sweetwood.
Whoop,
When it's time for Dante, you get Dante.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got different characters and different times that we. And don't
Yeah.
forget Joe Diamond. Don't forget Joe Diamond. All right. Don't
Here's
forget Joe
Taco
Diamond.
Fail for you. That's Taco. Right?
Yeah.
And see, and
One-
Annex the Goods. This is Annex the Goods from our Wednesday morning stream that Nem runs.
Yeah.
Right? So
Have
like
you ever
I
heard
got
of
5
Champion?
different characters that I play in different games right now. You know, so
Samson, like the Bible
Have you ever
Samson.
heard of Samson?
we trying to have fun. You know,
Say it again,
guys.
Matthew. What's it called?
Mrs.
Have you
Dim
ever heard
just
of
got home.
Champions?
Hold on.
Yes.
What's up, Jim?
Mrs. Dim just got home. I got to run. So
All
I'm
right,
going
man.
to take off. So I'm going to sign off to you guys. It's
You want
nice
to
to
plug
see you all
anything
again.
real quick? Plug anything on the promo show?
Sure.
Go
Go to dimspace.online. Go check it out and go to Kickstarters and sign up for Space Monkeys #1 pre-launch. We're going to be in pre-launch for a while, but go ahead and do that. And I'm going to be launching an ad campaign this week where we are, for everybody who does pre-launch, you will be available. You can purchase exclusive art when the campaign goes live, and you'll get a free keychain. So, yeah, go check that out. Did I get what for Gardeners Weekly? What did I get?
It was an earlier comment. I got it when she put it. I'll have to explain it later.
I don't know. Maybe I did. So, all right. Maybe it was.
Oh, she said, did y'all hear somebody cracking the whip in the background when
Oh,
he had to go?
I heard it. I thought it was thunder and lightning outside. I couldn't
It
tell.
was thunder and
Oh,
lightning.
man.
It's like Miss Nip came home, and I was like, I gotta go. So,
Yes,
all right,
sir.
I will talk to y'all later. You have a good one.
Peace, Nim.
Bye.
You too, my friend.
Peace.
All right, I'm about ready to go too because everybody else is eating in the house but me.
Well, what was you saying, Matthew? Real quick. What was you saying, buddy?
You ever heard of Champions?
Champions and what?
Yeah, video game. Yeah.
No, it's a tabletop game. I think it's like Dungeons and Dragons, but with superheroes.
No,
No.
I think that's what it's called.
I think the tabletop guys
Anyway.
left. We don't talk so
Yeah,
much about
both
it.
of the tabletop guys left.
Yeah. All right, Matthew, you want to plug? You want to plug your Night Slayers, man? Let's go.
Yeah, just one sec. Here we are, getting it up. My internet's being slow right now.
Well, I can just play the trailer and then you can tell everybody about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you like, I can do that.
That would be fine.
All right, here we go. Trailer, everybody. The Night Slayer.
When a child vanishes, the skeptical Officer Stone forms an uneasy alliance with paranormal investigators at the request of the only witness. Can the Night Slayers solve the mystery before midnight? Coming soon to Kickstarter, The Night Slayers.
Now, who did that, Matthew?
What?
Who did that trailer right there?
I did trailer, but the voice was, I believe, Nim.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
that sounded
oh.
familiar. There you
Yeah.
go.
Man, it's good
There you
stuff.
go. That's how
And I
we do
made
it.
the trailer in Canva and added his voice to it.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice.
All right. All right. Later tonight, we got Big Sexy Outdoors with
Yep.
Chris and Ben, Big Ben. They have Juliet. Oh, what's her name? Juliet Flint. Female outdoors person. So, you know what I mean? It's like she trains dogs, and tracking and all kinds of stuff like that. It's going to be a good show.
Cool stuff.
Check it out. And tomorrow morning, of course, Tuesday morning brew. And I don't think I have anything tomorrow afternoon. So might be doing a taping of What's Your Issue. But tomorrow evening we got Addie is back. Addie is back with Dustin on the ADHD interviews, and they're going to have a guest out joining them. I'll just leave that for now.
Okay.
And let's see, you got the Silver Line show tomorrow night. Oh no, you got It's Freaking Figures and then the Silver Line show. So ADHD interviews, It's Freaking Figures, Silver Line, big night tomorrow night. Don't miss that.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
More new stuff coming too. We'll be adding 2 more Silver Line shows. My friend Mr. Barron is talking about starting a new show and said he would like to debut it on our network. So,
Whoop, whoop. And look, if this live, you can go straight to Roku and watch the replay.
I've been talking to his tech guy. Just met Brian. We've been talking on and off all day.
Wait.
Gonna get him hooked up, and yeah, we're just gonna keep doing what we do, people. Bringing more shows to the network. Welcome to the madness, the house that pop culture built. Yeah.
I bought something that I thought was a Roku from Walmart. Won't let me on the Roku channels. It only lets me on Roku itself and all the other streaming services.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Well,
You have a
if you
search
can
on
add
that thing.
streaming, if you can add a streaming
What?
service, you can add us.
You go to that Roku. If the box says Roku that you bought whatever you bought in, if it says Roku and you
It
plug
says
it up to your TV,
ONN.
ONN. I don't know what the
I
hell
think
you
it's
bought.
generic
It's got to
Roku.
say Roku on it. It's like $25. Plug it in your TV. When you plug it up, hook it to your internet, right? Then you go to
Yeah.
search, look up Madness Entertainment. It'll take you straight to every replay right here. This show
Yeah,
probably be
because I
on there
typed
one
that
day.
in and it took me to a reality show.
I don't know what you bought,
There-
bro. If
there's-
you don't say
look.
Roku, it ain't the thing.
What you're looking at is the live channels on Roku. Okay. We're not a live channel on Roku. We're one of the apps. We're one of the streaming services, not a show on
Okay.
a streaming service. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're not a live channel on Roku. We are a streaming service on Roku, like YouTube, like
Yeah,
Peacock.
instead of clicking on Tubi or whatever,
You'd be
to watch
clicking
it,
on the
you
Madness.
click on
But you have
Madness.
to add it
Oh,
through the
the whole
apps.
channel. Okay.
But you got to
I'll try
search
to get
for
it.
it, add it.
You
Yeah.
have to
Once
add it
you add
through
it,
the.
you got it.
Hold up, Ghost Pepper. Hold up. He needs
All right,
to
Mark.
add it through the apps. Where it says add apps on that list of streaming services, there's a couple of boxes at the bottom of that list when you scroll through it. Those boxes at the bottom, one of them will say apps or add apps. You go there, you
Yep.
type in Meg TV, and it will add our app to your Roku.
Okay, I'll try that.
Not Meg.tv, not the Meg, just Meg TV.
Yeah.
If you put the Meg in there, you get some reality show. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
You have to make sure that you word it right, because there's a lot of other people streaming out there, and some of them got real similar names. You know?
Yeah. I'd
But
almost
we are
say
an app.
switch it into Mad
Our-
TV,
our-
but that's already taken.
Our channel is a app on Roku. It's not
Yep.
one of Roku's live channels. Okay. So you got to get into the apps part of it, and then you add us.
Right. So I have a
Yeah.
Roku TV. It was super simple on the Roku TV, but I actually bought one of these little plugins for HDMI, plugged it into a different TV. And what I had to do is I had to search at the
Yeah.
top at the home screen, and I searched Madness Entertainment. And I had to type the whole thing out. Once I typed it all out, it popped right up. And I clicked on it, or moved the arrow key with the remote to the right spot, and I clicked on it, and it was immediately. So now when I go to my home screen, the Madness is right there on top.
Yeah. See, it's either if you add the app, it's Meg TV. If you're searching for it, it's Madness Entertainment. If you're in the search window, if you're in the app window, it's Meg TV. So
Because you can get Roku on your
I-
phone,
Well, it wouldn't let me through my computer, though.
computer doesn't have. Computer is only live shows on
And-
Roku. You don't add the apps and stuff on your computer.
Unless you buy the plug-in and plug it into your computer, then it will work better that way. But it's not gonna. You can't just search it on your.
Yeah,
PC.
on the Roku.com, you're only going to get the Roku live stations, the
Mhm.
movies that they're showing, that stuff.
Yeah.
You
They make
actually,
you buy the
have,
device.
you
Yeah,
actually have to have the box or the device to download apps, to add apps to your,
Okay.
you know. I'll show
But
you
it's
what one
cheap.
device looks like pretty quick.
Yeah, I think I paid $22.
You see
For
that
the-
thing? You see that thing right there?
No.
That's a Roku box.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
See that? It says Roku right on it. That's a Roku box.
That's it.
And it comes with a
I
remote.
bought a
and you
generic one to
did-
save money, so it might not work.
Mine looks like a little zip disk, like a little.
You got a little fire
Mine
stick.
looks like a flash drive.
Yeah, mine looks like a flash drive, a little zip. And you plug it
Yeah,
into
those
a
are like
HDMI.
fire sticks.
That's the way it works. Now I got a TV too, and it works completely different on the TV. You could do it either way on the TV. It don't matter which way you're gonna get there.
But yeah,
Okay.
this little box comes with a remote, and you can manipulate the whole
And
thing.
you can take it with you too. Was the cool thing about it. Like if you're leaving and going out of town, you can just unplug your little zip or your little box and put it in the bag and go out of town. And whatever TV you find, you just plug it into that sucker, and there you go. You're ready to go.
To be honest,
Well, I haven't tried
mainly
that yet,
bought it.
but I'll be trying that in a couple of weeks because I'll be over at Pizza.
It remembers all your crap. It's just like you plug it in and all your crap's right there, and you can work right off that thing, right there. Wherever
To
you
be
go.
honest, I bought it before I knew you were getting the Roku app because for a gift for my dad who loves the Star Trek show that's on Paramount Plus that we can't get on our old TV. Not the
There you go.
Discovery, of course, but Strange
Right.
New World.
Yeah,
I
it's
actually think
Roku
Strange
is
New World
awesome.
is
Actually, there's so much stuff you can do on Roku. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's like a TV that you can take with you in your pocket. All you gotta do is
I've been
find a
trying to
screen
get
with an
that
HDMI.
to cut cable and just go with that, but so far he's not been interested in cutting cable.
Yeah, I cut cable way years ago, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
I'm
had
not a
cable
fan of
forever.
cable either. What's up, Gray Wolf? You come in just as we're getting ready to leave, brother. We're just
Yeah.
getting ready to check out.
That's why I hate when people ask me like, "What you been watching lately?" Because I'm like, nothing. Like Field and Madness. Like
He's
this.
a, he's a, that's,
I don't watch TV.
I've been
I don't got
watching
TV on.
Wednesday.
all right, guys. I'm going to
Okay,
I'm gonna
Bob.
play some ads. I'm gonna run out of here, man.
Thanks, Matthew, for coming. Hope you do
Be
well.
back at 9:00 with Big Sexy Outdoors. Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
All right.
Anybody got anything else to say? What do you got
Peace.
going on, Ghost?
I
What do you
got Wednesday on Peeled at 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Java do a show called Shredders, where we make fun of everything you can find that's ridiculous on the internet. Music, memes, movies, all kind. It is hilarious. All we do is make fun of every bit of it. It's fun.
Sounds kind of like Sure Sick. You ever heard of him?
Nope, I haven't, but I know me and Java do a show on Thursday at 7, and we make fun of everything. Hope you come out. Give us a red pill. Pill.net. Peace.
All right. I will talk to y'all later. And here's one more awesome spot that Nem made. Check this out.
Ozzy, what are you doing? Come and have a look at this lovely book that was sent over.
You're wrapping in the perpendicular.
Oh, go on and spit the bat out your mouth. No one can understand you like that.
Say how to 5 dentists and all.
Oh, well, that's not much better. Ozzy, why don't you sing to me? I can always understand you when you sing to me.
Oh, fucking my brains. What is this my publisher sent me? Inked in black with art so sweet.
So what do you think? Do you like it?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
I'm curious, Bill. How'd a Missouri lawman end up all the way out here?
Back in '62, I rode with Grant, and we went through Memphis on our way to Vicksburg. I remember thinking, Memphis is a nice town if it wasn't on fire. I wouldn't mind going back there. After the war, I moved home to Missouri, and some damn fool talked me into being a lawman. I didn't see that coming, but I was good at it. Wearing a badge and cracking heads. I don't know, I just had an itch, man. Just felt like there was something I was missing. Something else I wanted to do. So I came out here.
How'd you get to running with Shooter then?
I met Shooter in Chattanooga. In lieu of a court-martial, he was on disciplinary leave. Most people didn't like Shooter, but we always got along pretty good. Sooner or later, every man's got to make a choice. On the back end of that choice is where a man finds out what he's made of.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.